positive because, first of all, we've had players step up and refute so many things. We've had current and former players. We've had current and former coaches do the same thing. They're guys that were here. They're guys that really know what's going on, as opposed to a kid that was voted off the team by an 8-0 margin, as opposed to another kid who brought with him the worst work ethic we've ever had in a basketball player, and a kid that I actually, after his 4th year, suggested he transfer. People that have responded to this, the former players, that's just been so positive from my standpoint.
The specific charges. Did you grab Neil Reed?
Hey, I probably have grabbed every player that's ever played for me at one time or another, Mike. I mean, I grab guys, I put them in a position, I put them down, I set them here, I block out the guy, I block out somebody. I mean, I've coached that way for 36 years.
But by the neck?
I might have grabbed him by the back of the neck. I might have grabbed the guy and moved him over. I mean, if you choke a guy, I would think that he needs hospitalization, Mike.
What about the, which I think is the most bizarre charge of all, and that you produced a piece of toilet paper, you wiped yourself, presented it to the team, and said, this is the way you're playing?
I'll just refer to Robbie Agers, plus our trainer, plus all of the coaches that were here during that time. Those coaches and that trainer are always in the locker room when I'm there. Robbie Agers was there, and he said the scenario that was described absolutely, positively never happened. I asked people, because Mike, I've maybe done 1,000 things in my career to motivate kids, to get them to be better players, to get teams to be better. And athletic competition is not forensic speaking. Athletic competition is tough. Athletic competition is blood and it's sweat and it's guys out there pounding each other. I bet a great percentage of those 1,000 things I've done would not be something you'd really talk about at a PTA or at a garden party or at the church social. I mean, this is athletic competition. I'm going to tell you something. I don't apologize in any way for what I've produced here, the way we've gone with things with kids that have played for us, have graduated, and gone on.
That was pretty outrageous if it happened, though. Are you saying that it didn't happen?
Not what I know coaches have done. That didn't happen as it was described. I'm flat telling you that. Robbie Agers has made that comment, and he was here. All of our coaches made that comment. I mean, it seems to me that that should carry some weight. But I can go into things probably that I've done, that coaches I know have done, to get people to play. I mean, this is not, have you ever coached?
No.
You ought to try it sometime. You ought to try to see how difficult it is to move 12 kids with divergent interests, with parents having a lot of different interests toward a common goal. Anybody that has coached would understand the whole spectrum of motivation that you have to go through with players.
Let me ask you, you guys play a game Friday in Buffalo. Is the timing, are you suspicious of the timing of this story?
Sure I am, because I just got a call from a network guy this morning that told me that he had been told that this thing was done 6 weeks ago and that they were just waiting to hold it to this time. But that doesn't bother me in the slightest, and it isn't going to bother these kids any. This is like pouring a pound of salt in the ocean as far as whether we're going to play well or not is concerned.
Mike Ahern, Wish TV, News 8.